Coach, just getting into the swing of things here for this season, what do you think the biggest difference in this group is compared to last year?
Man, it's a great question. I would definitely say, the overall depth, I think, on this year's team, the ability to we've added a couple guys that can score the ball inside, and not necessarily post guys, but Tyreek and Julian are two guys that you can kind of give it to in there, and they can score. Would be the probably the two biggest differences in this year's team and last year's team. Obviously, losing Kennedy is big, right? It's huge, and so that would be another difference is guys stepping into new roles and filling into that point guard spot. And he had a great year for us last year, and stepping up into a position of where we can match that productivity we had there.
Do you feel Tyreek is going to be a point guard more than a combo guard, or
you know what
he
it
can
is?
slide into that role that maybe Kennedy is leaving?
Yeah, it's tough to say. What I would say, Tyreek is a very versatile guy, very versatile. I think he's better with the ball in his hands than any of us probably anticipated. We know he is a prolific shooter, prolific scorer. And at his previous stop, you didn't really have a chance to see him create a lot with the ball in his hands, and he's shown us that he's more than capable of doing that. And so he'll be called on for some ball handling duties for sure. And at this point, especially how we play, everybody have a chance, 1 through 4 have a chance to be a point guard in essence of getting the rebound and pushing the break and leading our break. And so he'll do a little bit of everything. We're going to need him to do a lot for us. Some of that will be orchestrating the offense, but also doing what he's best at, and that's putting that ball in the hole.
With Julian Phillips, just what is his game on the offensive side look like? How will you all be able to utilize his talents?
Yeah, I would say his game is his versatility. That is, I would say, is the strength of his game. He does a little bit of everything. He can really shoot it. He can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket and score. He can operate in the low to mid post area. He can play in isolation. He can come off screens. And so, it's what we did this summer and in the preseason is kind of help him refine those skills, become more efficient in different areas. But his versatility is what I think his game is, and he'll be used in all different facets of the offense, from playing the point guard, bringing it down the court, initiating offense, to playing off screens, using ball screens, and etc.
With Coach Schwartz moving on, Rick just told us that you and Coach Polinsky have kind of stepped up in terms of the defensive game plan and kind of grabbing that bull by the horns. What does that look like for you this offseason?
Yeah, we I think if thinking back to last year and just being able to learn the defensive system under Coach Schwartz, who's been with Coach, played for him, also worked with him for a long time, so he knew it like the back of his hand. And so just learning that system from him helped prepare for where we are now, because Mike has done a great job, and we all knew it was just a matter of time before he got his chance, and well-deserved chance of being a head coach. And so we were in my mind preparing and prepping to be ready for this role. And so there'll be subtle changes. There won't be anything drastic defensively. Like every year we want to get better. We want to find areas where we can become better at. And we took this summer just to kind of put our defense under the microscope, as we do all parts of our team. And so we came back with some things that we want to try. We wanted to take a look at some things we liked, some things we didn't like. But will there be any drastic changes? No, we're going to still play really hard. We're going to play a majority of man-to-man defense. We're going to have a lot of ball pressure. We're going to really be in help, and we're going to be competitive on that side of the basketball. But we will make some subtle tweaks, changes, add some things here and there that I think will help our guys.
Folky finally graduates,
right?
And then you add Tobey. Just when you add Tobey to the other 3 returning post players, how do you feel the post is different from last year to this year?
Yeah, Tobey is he gives us a great mix. He's a great complement to the other three guys we have. He is really physical, a physical force with really good touch around the basket, whose upside is tremendous. And I think he's going to benefit, just being around these veteran guys in Urosh and Olivier, and also Jonas being here a year, he's going to really benefit from that. But I think he gives us, he complements those guys really well, and there won't be a big in the country that we feel like we can't match up with. Like if it's brute strength, we got Urosh, you got Tobe, if it's skill, or length, you got Jonas. If it's smaller, more skilled, you got Olivier. Like I think we become a really complete front court.
You've been in Knoxville now, I guess, a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part about Tennessee, East Tennessee, Knoxville?
Yeah, I love the passion around the university. Everywhere you go, you can feel the excitement in the air, and I think it has a lot to do with just the success that all of the athletics have had around here, and it's kind of helping to drive that. But the excitement, the buzz, everywhere you go, you see the orange and white, man. It's a great place. It's a great place to be.